Book 2, Stage 3, Lesson 31. Send. Enviar. At Christmas time, Europeans send cards to their friends, right? What do Europeans do at Christmas time? What do Europeans do at Christmas time?
Europeans send cards to their friends at Christmas time.
Very good. Do you send letters to other countries in the world? Do you send letters to other countries in the world?
No, I don't send letters to other countries in the world.
Very good. House, flat, divide, block. House, casa, flat, apartamento, divide, dividir, block, bloque, edificio, bloque. Okay. The difference between a house and a flat is that a house is a building generally where one family lives. Alright? Very good. Like the one behind Mr. and Mrs. Brown. Right? Whilst the flat is a part of a building, a large building which is divided into many flats. Okay? We call a block of flats. Okay, a large building which is divided into many flats, we call a block of flats. Houses are generally in the country, while flats are in the town. Alright? Very good. What's the difference between a house and a flat? What's the difference between a house and a flat?
The difference between a house and a flat is that the house is in the town.
Very good.
And only one family lives on it.
Very good. While the flat is a part of the building. Very good. Do you live in a house? Do you live in a house?
No,
I don't live in a house,
but I live in a flat.
Very good. Do most people in this country live in house or flats? Do most people in this country live in houses or flats?
Most people in this country live in houses.
Houses. Very good. Near, far from. Near, far from. Near, cerca. Far from, lejos de. Right? Is Japan near England? Is Japan near England?
No, Japan is near England, but far from England.
Very good. Nearer than, farther than. Nearer than, farther than. Nearer than, más cerca que, farther than, más lejos que. Is France farther from England than China? Is France farther from England than China?
No, France isn't farther from England than China, but it's nearer England than China.
Very good. The nearest, the farthest. The nearest, the farthest. El más cercano, the nearest. The farthest, el más lejano. Right? Of these three countries, France, Greece, and Japan, France, Greece, and Japan, which is the nearest to England? Which is the nearest to England? Of those three countries, France, Greece, and Japan, France is the nearest to England. Very good. At the beginning of, at the end of. At the beginning of, at the end of. Al inicio de, at the beginning of, at the end of. Al final de. Right? Goodbye. Adios. Goodbye. I say good morning to you at the beginning of the lesson. Right? And I say goodbye to you at the end of the lesson. Right? Does January come at the end of the year? Does January come at the end of the year? No, January doesn't come at the end of the year.
But it comes at the beginning of the year.
Very good. What do I say to you at the end of the lesson? What do I say to you at the end of the lesson?
You say goodbye to me at the end of the lesson.
Very good. What do I say to you at the beginning of the lesson? What do I say to you at the beginning of the lesson?
You say good morning to me at the beginning of the lesson.
Very good. Does Saturday come at the beginning of the week? Does Saturday come at the beginning of the week? No, Saturday doesn't come at the beginning of the week.
But it comes at the end of the week.
Very good. Shine.
Shine.
Brillar. Is the sun shining at the moment? Is the sun shining at the moment?
No,
the sun isn't shining at the moment. Very good. Can we see well during the night if the moon isn't shining? Can we see well during the night if the moon isn't shining?
No, we can't see well during the night if the moon isn't shining.
Very good. But we see badly.
We see badly.
Very good. Early, late. Early, late. Early, temprano, late, tarde. Do you go to bed late? Do you go to bed late?
No, I don't go to bed late, but I go early.
Very good. Do you get up late? Do you get up late?
No, I don't get up late.
Very good. Earlier than, later than. Earlier than, later than. Más temprano que, más tarde que. Earlier up. Do the pupils generally come into the classroom later than the teacher? Do the pupils generally come into the classroom later than the teacher?
No, the pupils don't generally come into the classroom later than the teacher, but they generally come into the classroom earlier than he does.
Very good. The earliest, the latest. The earliest, the latest. The earliest, el más temprano, the latest, el más tarde. Who gets up the earliest in your family? Who gets up the earliest in your family?
My father gets up earliest in my family.
Very good. Who gets up the latest in your family? Who gets up the latest in your family?
My sister gets up the latest in my family.
Very good. The latest in my family. Light, dark. Light, dark. Light, claro. Dark, oscuro. Right? Is it light during the night? Is it light during the night?
No, it isn't light during the night, but it's dark.
Very good. Is it dark in here now? Is it dark in here now?
No, it isn't dark in here now, but it's light.
Very good. Can you see in the dark? Can you see in the dark?
No, I can't see in the dark.
Very good. End of lesson 31.